when you become stronger in prayer, you're going to realize that there's going to be a voice inside of you that's going to tell you to not give up the thoughts. Because those thoughts want to survive in you, and you're the vessel for those thoughts to be manifested. This is why you must observe all thoughts and really see what they are and why they want to be inside of you as a vessel. If we're unconscious, we're going to be following through with these thoughts. And a lot of the times they're destructive. And they're not healthy for our relationships. They're not healthy to ourselves. They're just feeding the spirit that dwells inside of us, because those spirits need a vessel. And when you're unconscious, you're a perfect one, because you will never know that they're there. But when your prayer is strengthened and your consciousness is awakening and light is being shed upon a lot of aspects of yourself that has never been shown before, you see all these things and they come out of the darkness. You're like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. I had so much anger inside of me. Now, how do I feed this throughout the day? Do I just sometimes get angry at people for no reason? Or do I do this action or do this action? A lot of people will carry shame and guilt, envy, jealousy, and they're not even aware of it. But when you start praying more and more and observing your inner state, you're like, oh, wow, I carry a lot of jealousy. Now let me work on that. Let me stop feeding those thoughts. When I feel jealous, let me just observe them, not identify with them, not embody them. And slowly but surely, these thought forms will be starved. But when they're starving, they're going to be louder and louder and louder. Just like when an individual is an addict, when they cut the substance out, the body starts to crave it more and more and more because it wants to survive. That craving wants to survive because it's so strong. Same thing with entities, and fasting is a great way to get there, but prayer is a tool that's going to reveal all these things. So pray day and night, and know that things will not get easier. It's actually going to get more challenging because light is going to be shed upon different aspects of yourself that you have never seen before. And that's where the real self-work starts. That's where the real nitty-gritty discipline, focus, commitment, and concentration, that's where you really implement these things. And that's where your strength, that's where your faith is strengthened, and it's so much more challenging. It's so easy to have a lower level of consciousness because you're kind of just existing without any inner reflection or anything like that, and thoughts will come in, you just act them out, and life will happen, blah, 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 blah. But if you are dedicating your life to Christ and awakening yourself, then this is the path. This is bearing the cross. This is the hard part. So prayer is going to reveal so much of yourself that you have never seen before, and all the critters will be shed. Well, all the light will be shed upon the critters that kind of are dwelling in you. So that being said, stop feeding the thoughts when they arise in you, even though they're going to get louder and louder. That's where your strength has to be way louder, way louder. Your focus has to be revved up. Your concentration has to be revved up. You're going to have to cut out a lot of things just to keep that focus, Your prayer, observe. Do not identify. Starve the thoughts, starve the entities, starve the spirit. And eventually you're going to be cleaner and cleaner. But it's only going to get harder.